So yeah, today is Monday and I had a touch yesterday and I was like, why don't I just break down the chart every Monday, like what I'm expecting the market to do, and just share my thoughts for what I'm expecting the market to do in the whole week before anything. Yeah, and I feel like I should just do it in every video where I just tell you guys what is more likely to happen every week. You understand? Before we even begin the video, it's going to be much better that way. Some weeks where I get to predict the market, because this is what I do alone, I might not be able to even trade what I was expecting the market to do. Most times I might not be able to trade it, or I might just take a loss, or it's mostly me not trading it because the market might not present opportunity the way I want it. And that is because of one reason. I won't be able to explain it here on this video except you're on the chat. So let's go to the chat and I'll explain it on the chat. You get, but before we go to the chat, I know you're wondering what I'm doing with this laptop charger. It's spoiled, so I need to go and get a new one. So before we even go to the chat, let's go and get a new one before we go to the chat. So yeah, let's go. Mobile charger, laptop charger.
Which type?
You don't see why I even call this yourself, so every day we just dey back. No, na for the down part, but the one way the plug. Now here I buy am from am. When I promise, but now she sell am for another time. So yeah, I just came back from where I went to get the laptop charger. Turned out to be a charging port that is installing, and I had to just change it here. So now, as I was saying, what am I expecting this week to be? So you can actually see that we've been on a downtrend for a week now, or a lot of weeks now, and then we took out this low, and then price closed back above the low. And then going on the daily, the main reason why I am expecting more bullishness on the weekly chart is because we just took this low. Yeah, this low was taken out, and then we have a strong push to the upside, taking out this high, which is this high. You get? And now price is above this high. So as long as price remains above this these lines, which is this high and this low, it means that we are going to target the upside. So now for us to start getting more sales, then this needs to happen. Price needs to go to the upside, then maybe take the high and then break down, and then we can start having more sales. But I don't think that is going to be the case in this scenario. So what is likely going to happen is price coming down a little bit. This magnet is something coming down a little bit and going to the upside, then we can continue buying. But yeah, so there's how I like to trade. Anytime I want to, so there's how I like to look at the market, and it's mostly on structure. Yeah, it's mostly on structure. Let me off this magnet. Something like this. If we are on a downtrend and market keeps doing this, what I'll be expecting is market to shift in structure, then come down and start going to the upside like this. So I'm mostly going to participate in this low, trying to buy to the upside, or this low, trying to buy to the upside. So that's what I like to do. And now you can see that market has given um that illustration I just made. You can see market has done it here. You understand? And now we are going to the upside. So we need a little bit of pullback and then continue. So you can, if I take this and if I take this from then, I can see what it looks like. You understand? So sometimes this low might not even take out this swing low, it might just be like this, or it might be equal. But in this case, you took it out. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. So for today, I'm expecting today to close bearish so that we can start targeting the upside. And then the reason why I say sometimes it's hard for me to get trade is because I only trade 9 a.m. New York time. And most at time, if I'm going to trade that period, the trades that I might be looking out for might have happened before the fact, before that 9 a.m. New York time. So that thing is actually chopping my it's actually capping me, like it's caging me. Sometimes I can't take opportunity. Like this morning, you get this morning on the 1 hour chart, there was an opportunity I saw, but I could not take it because it's not happening between the time window of 9 to 1 p.m., 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. New York time. So it happened, this one happened around 1 a.m. You understand? So you can see you can see what we have here. We took this high, right? And then that's we came down, took the high, then broke below. So now we'll be looking for a sell opportunity to take this low, and that's what happened. So now price is returning back to the upside. And I actually saw it this morning, but I could not take it because if I was going to take it, I'll take it from somewhere here and then target the low, and then price just drop. But sometimes now I've started feeling like this 9 a.m. thing I'm doing is caging me somehow. But so yeah, I have this setup I'm looking at right now, and I actually frame it from the 4 hour time frame. So from what I told you guys earlier in this video, I told you guys I'm expecting this market to push to the upside, right? And yeah, the daily is already coming down, going to the upside, which is going to complete, which is going to make this trend complete like this. You understand? So yeah, now we have the 4 hour pushing to the upside. So it means we might start pushing to the upside real soon. And then on the 1 hour, we got the same thing here, which is like this, and then push to the upside. So now we are coming down, and it's more likely for us to push like this to the upside. So I'll be looking at what the lower time frame will be doing, and that is going to tell me if I'm going to take a trade or not. So once I get the signal to take the trade, I'm going to jump in immediately. So I'll just have to wait a little. Yeah. So I'm in on this trade already and feels like I got the calculation wrong. It's just now entered, but see how price is rushing down. You understand? So it feels like I got the calculation wrong and we are going to be stopped out for a bigger amount. See what I'm saying? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You get what I said, right? So yeah, price, I don't think this price is wanting to go up. I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, it's fine. It's almost $70. It's supposed to be $50, but I got calculation wrong. All right, let's see how it goes. We're still here. So I just went to get awara and akara to eat this night. Yo, and I really want to talk about something. Yeah, something very important. Let me up this. And what I want to talk about is very important. It's just how I feel this period. This past week, few weeks has just been hard on my mentals. Like it has just been hard on my psychology, my mind, and everything. And it's kind of like affecting me, and it's showing in my trading. Let me go and get blitz. So yeah, showing in my trading, taking losses back to back. Is this mic on? Case still on. So yeah, it's been showing in my trading these days, like back to back to back to back, and making me taking losses. And it's just two losses I've taken, but so far this month, right? It's just two losses I've taken. But it's just that I don't know. I know those trades. I'm not supposed to be taking those trades. So that's the reason why it's even paying me. I know that there are no businesses. Those two trades I took, right, before I even clicked on the position, before I opened the position, I was seeing something that was telling me not to enter. But I kept saying no, let me just enter because something is just telling me trade, 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 trade. And yeah, it's hitting me more. You get, like, for you all that know me, I don't really trade much like that in a month. The highest trade I've taken in a month is just six. Last month I took five, lost two, won three, and closed up with 4R, making the month the biggest. You get, almost past my challenge account, my phase one challenge account, and got the second phase, and I made almost 5% on that phase, remaining just 1% to pass it. And now I'm down on that account too. You understand? Not that bad, but yeah, I'm down. And you all know that so far this year, I've ended every month in profit, right? The first half of the year, I ended it in profit. And what has helped me ended the first half of the year in profit was because I was trying to protect my capital. And if I make profit, I try to protect my profit. So this is how I do it. If I want to start a month, if I want to start trading in any fresh month, I'm trying to protect my capital. I'm trying to make sure that I don't take bad trades. Now, I might take a loss for starting off with the month. I might take a loss, but still, I try to make sure that the next trade has to be a win. And once it's a win, I start protecting the small one I make on top, and then it makes me not trade or take anyhow trade, and I start to protect that one, and maybe I could just get a win and a win, and then I'm up and I start to protect that profit like mad. But this period, I've not even been caring. I've just been trying to just make money, and trying to make money in trading is always not the answer. You are going to fuck up for real. Like, trying to make money, you are going to fuck up. Wow. She didn't put cabbage today. Or that day she used to put cabbage. So as I was saying, I'm not in the right frame of mind to even trade. And the thing is, if I take three losses in a month, back to back, I stop trading for that month. Like January, I took two losses back to back, and the next trade was a win. And most of all the months so far is just two losses I used to take. Just two losses. I try to make sure it's not three. Because if it's three back to back, then I'm not going to be trading that month again. Because if I keep trading, then it's going to be four. Trust me, it's going to go to four. So I've taken two back to back. I mean, if I take one year and it's a loss, and I've stopped trading for the whole of July. You get the point. And then I feel like every other month, if I've just taken two losses, but they are not back to back. Maybe a loss comes with some win, then a loss again, or a win come with a loss, a win. Some months I even take one loss. May I took zero loss. All two trades I took in May was a win. And I only traded twice in the month of May. So yeah. So yeah, we've come to the ending of this trading week, and we only took one trade, and that trade was a loss. And here's P&L. Yeah, that trade was a loss. So one thing I would like to say is that don't try to make money while trading. Forget about making money and just focus on the process. Execute your system in and out the way you should execute it. Don't try to focus on the money. Focus on making sure that you are executing your system correctly and you are just doing everything on your system correctly. And the reason why I say this is because this month, coming into this month, I've been trying to make money so badly, and I guess it's because I'm currently broke, right? And there's nothing more like that. So I'm just trying to make money, and me focusing on the money is making me not focusing on my system. So you see the reason why I say you should focus on the system and not the money, because the money is just the byproduct. Focus on the money, you won't be able to focus on your system. And if you focus on your system, the money will come. You get, so yeah, it's a lesson learned. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. Nobody know it all. We are human, so we can't beat ourselves for being human. We can't beat ourselves for being human. We just have to allow ourselves to be human. But we need to be able to identify when these problems have come. And after we've identified it, we need to hold ourselves back and try not to make more mistakes. You get, so I will be focusing more on my system going into the following week and just making sure that I get the best out of it. You get, because what has brought me this far is following my system back to back. I've taken my account from -7% drawdown, you understand, back to break even, made a payout with it, passed my phase one good funded account. I'm currently on the phase two, and I'm going to get it passed soon because I'm close to getting it passed. Focusing on the system that has been helping me, and I'm going back to start focusing on my system religiously. You get, and try to forget anything that had to do with the money. You understand? And just make sure I'm more dedicated to the system and the process. You get. So please and please, if you like a video like this, subscribe, like, share, comment. You get, let me know how your week went, if it was a profitable one or a losing one like mine. And yeah, we'll connect next time in the next video. And don't forget to stay blessed through the weekend. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Actually, I'm not feeling too well, and I've been trying to hide my hand, but the reason my hand got issues. So yeah, I've not been feeling too well since like 2 days back now, but I'm getting better. I'm getting strong. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to stay blessed through the weekend. Bye bye.